Hello everybody, this is Chris at Runwell PT. We're doing a little gait assessment on Erin here today. And Erin, run right towards me here. And you can see when she runs, she's a pretty solid forefoot striker. Erin's been seeing us for a little bit now for this chronic sort of foot pain, calf pain, and we're doing the best we can to free things up as far as the stiffness. We're actually just started some dry needling as of late too, which seems to be helping us break through the cycle here. What we have to do is try to retrain her to try to hit more midfoot. So stop right there, Erin, for me, okay? So you stand right there facing me. So what we instruct her to do, because she's so used to being in plantar flexion with her ankle, meaning the ball of her foot wants to be lower than her heel, we're trying to keep her ankle and her toes, in a sense, up higher. So just go ahead and just raise your ankles and your toes up for me, okay? So what I want you to do, that's kind of the feel you want to have when you're running, okay? So the cue for this is just to kind of keep your toes up as you're running. So let's have you do that, just that run in place thing we did before, okay? So toes up and just kind of up and down, and think about hitting your midfoot, okay? We've done, gait analysis on her with the huddle technique. Haven't used the pods, but we got a sense of her, we got a number for her cadence. She's around 168 for her cadence, okay? So from here, I'll have, people just do this in place, up and down, 30 seconds or so, and then Erin, let's have you turn around and face the other way. And now just kind of, the jog in place thing, cue to keep the toes up, and just kind of work your way down the hall. Just kind of doing that same thing. And we've kind of worked on her cadence just to kind of cue her, and that's probably good right there, and come on back. As she's, prior to doing this, she has a sense of where she's at. She's around, like I said, about 168. And then as you progress with this, you want to start now, maybe turn around and face that way and kind of get back to your running stride again, but utilizing these principles of cueing to hold the toes up and hitting more your midfoot. Okay, and just go right ahead. There we go. So already that looks much better. So now as she comes towards us, you can actually see the bottoms of her shoes, whereas before you couldn't. And keep on going. Yep. Okay, very good. And I can't play my metronome with this, but what I'll do is I'll have the metronome beside her, which she just was doing in the hallway here, and have her, work on her stride, work on her cue to keep her toes up, hitting midfoot strike, and then working on her cadence, which I said was 168, and then hopefully this transfers to going outside and doing this as well, because we're definitely trying to break her of that cycle, hoping that by trying to deactivate some of these plantar flexors or calf or toe muscles and her intrinsic muscles in her foot, that her pain will subside over time. We actually made her some orthotics this week as well to augment the spreading out the load effect on the tissues and her joints, and we'll hopefully see if that has a positive effect going forward. So, and that's it. Thanks a lot.